Welcome back, everybody. Hello, how you all doing? We are back with TNA Impact here, guys, and in 2017, of course, owned by the icon Sting. I still ain't edited the last episode. Oh, Jesus. I really need to go and do that. Anyway, that will be done later. Probably after we've done all today's episode. So, yeah, these two are going to go back to back. So, you're going to get one on Monday and Tuesday, and then we're going to go to a Monday weekly slot for this, and I'll be doing one episode of TWE once a week on a Monday. And it's going to be this series I'm enjoying the most, so this series we're doing. And of course, we're at Explosion tonight, and we're of course back at Universal Studios, head of our pay-per-view in 2 weeks' time, but obviously we're recording 2 weeks' worth of Explosion and Impact tonight. So let's begin in a pre-show battle. These match crowds, Surprise and Express Delivery and Dynamite Duo defeated Renee Clans and Sienna and the Queens. In 809, Gail Kim pinned Sienna with the inverted stomp facebreaker. Jade 34, Akira Hamada 50, Gail Kim 39, Big Swole 34, Sienna 30, Maria Kanellis 26, Macy Stella 29, and Ariana Andrew 23. Then a 41, not a bad pre-show. It's got a 48. In the feature had decent rest in middle heat, Kushida, DJZ, and Amazing Red defeated Andrew Everett, Caleb Connolly, and Pentagon Jr. 75 when Kushida pinned Pentagon Jr. with the Midnight Express. Amazing Red 40, DJZ 51, Kushida 36, Pentagon Jr. 44, Caleb Connolly 42, Andrew Everett 42, getting a 48. In the preacher had Turbo and Resistant Crowdy, Kira Hojai, Brandy Rhodes and Angelina Love defeated Winter, Marty Bell and Lol Vaness in 71 when Brandy Rhodes pinned Marty Bell. Angelina Love 33, Brandy 15, Kira Hojai 33, Lol Vaness 21, Marty Bell 23, and Winter 35, getting a 32. Just needs a bit of work on some of the friend still, but a 32. Then the preacher had Dynamite Cheating Turbo Wrestling. Madison Rain defeated Raquel in 8:16 by pinfall the rain drop. Madison Rain 30, Raquel 14. Got a 24. We knew Raquel was not very good. That's why she don't really get a lot of main show match. But hopefully pushing her in this position will help her a bit. And we open straight up into the action on this episode of Explosion. In about Subpar Wrestling, a little heat. Will Ospreay defeated Pete Dunne in 8:16 by pin with a 6:30 splash. Will Ospreay 40, Pete Dunne 30, got a 39. And after that, we see Mick behind his desk when the door bursts open and Marufuji storms in. And Marufuji's like, he is back in full health, and now he's saying he won't get. Saying I won't get the shot. He promised me. This is bullshit, Mick. You're in charge. Give me what I deserve. He promised me. And Mick's like, calm down and look. I'm watching. And yes, he promised you. So at Fully Loaded, you get your match. Look, Marufuji, I hate them as much as you, and it's fine. I'm with you. So don't come bursting in, knocking and. Don't come bursting in. Knock and come in next time. Matthew's like, thanks, Mick. Tonight I want a tag match with him and ZSJ. And Mick's like, you got it? Good luck out there. So, I've totally ignored Fully Loaded. Ignore the bloody noise. That's next door. And, oh, it's getting on my bloody nerves now. That is a daily occurrence if you can hear that. She'll fuck off, to be quite honest. Excuse my French, I've had enough of it. So, yeah, we've got it booked now. Our first match for Fully Loaded is set, and it is going to be Marufuji and Rockstar Spud for the X Division Championship at the pay-per-view. I'm not sure where we're going to host that yet, but it's not going to be at the Impact Zone like TNA would probably have done. It'll be on the road somewhere. So, we'll work that out on Sunday when I get to it. But I guess a 49, not bad. And then about decent rest of the match, Awesome Kong defeated Io Shirai in 8:24 by building the Implanter Buster. Io Shirai 43, Awesome Kong 41, get a 45. Nice match. Nice match from those two women. And then we see Tara and Winter backstage and they're looking into the camera. So remember, this is taped. So this goes out after the first Impact we tape, after these have been taped. So this goes out on a Saturday night. So we see Tara and Winter backstage and they're looking at the camera and Tara's like, so you want us on this B show? No way. We're going to have our match on it. We're not going to have our match on this stupid show. We're wrestling the tournament this week on Impact. And Winter's like, that is where we belong. And we want them. And we want to be. Not on this B-rated show where no one watches. And I guess a 38. James Mitchell helped Winter during this segment. Okay, Winter is a part of the decay for some reason. I didn't realise that. In a short match, Velvet Sky defeated Ali in 4:18 by film the knockout. Ali 28, Velvet Sky 39, getting 33. Not bad. So yeah, it's not meant to say that. It's meant to be like after the during the match. During the match, Sienna comes out, and Sienna and Velvet Sky And Vasquez counted out wide brawling with Sienna at ringside. Gets a 33. Not bad. In a decent match, Marufuji and Mark Andrews defeated Rockstar Spud and Zack Sabre Jr. in 7:42, and Marufuji pin submitted Rockstar Spud. Zack Sabre Jr. 53, Rockstar Spud 52, Mark Andrews 34, and Marufuji got a 40. These two are Zero Chemistry's partners got a 48. And then we get Big Girls Don't Lie. They're going to be taking on Rosemary and Daphne in the next round of the tournament. And in a decent match, Daphne and Rosemary defeat Big Girls Don't Lie in 14:51. Daphne pinned ODB of the Red Mist into a super kick after James Mitchell got involved. Rosemary 43, Daphne 40, Jordan Grace 46, and ODB 48. Going to 49. That's where we finished tonight's show. Gets a 48 overall. Well, I'll see you guys in a second for the next set of tapings for Impact Explosion. And we are back. Hopefully this will record without any issues. We'll see, because I am editing together the final part, which is doing quite quickly actually. On the episode number 6. Unless the Christmas episode was episode number 6, and now I'm editing episode 6. Anyway, the Christmas episode was a bonus, so even if I've got the numbers mixed up, I'm going to go with this is episode 7. And we open up in the ring, and the British Invasion are there, and Rockstar Spud does not look happy, nor does ZSJ and Pete Dunne. And Spud's like, look, you might have beaten me last week, but tomorrow night, live and pay-per-view, fully loaded, I'm going to come back here as your X-Division champion. You see, this Sunday the British Invasion will be together, and even when we are split down the middle, we've got one goal: take over. Mick, Sting, John, no matter who will be in charge, fear us, not the Bullet Club. Strong way to start the episode there, them two in the ring. And in Battle of Pro Wrestling, a little heat, Pentagon Jr. defeated Amazing Red in 7:43 by pin with the top rope Styles Clash. Amazing Red 34, Pentagon Jr. 43, got a 42. Not bad. In a terrible match, Io Shirai, Kira Hojai defeated Marty Bell and Maria Kanellis in 8:28 when Io Shirai pinned Marty Bell with a moonsault press. Kira Hojai 32, Io Shirai 47, Maria Kanellis 19, Marty Bell 18. These two don't work as a tag team. Gets a 37. Let's gloss over and move on. And we see the beautiful people backstage. For some reason, Velvet Sky is not on screen, but it gets a 46. And Sky's like, look, you can interfere in my matches, and you can try and knock us down. Right now, we're in charge of Knockouts Division. And soon, we'll not just be tag team champions, but I'll still be Knockouts champion. This is TNA, and we'll be standing tall. We are the force and the leaders of the Knockouts. And so, yes, on TNA Wrestling Fully Loaded, it will also be Velvet Sky versus facing Sienna for the Women's Championship. That will be happening as well for the Knockouts Championship at TNA Fully Loaded. So that's a match you will not want to miss. Sienna versus Velvet Sky gets, 46. In about to Paris Heat, DJZ, Kushida and Mark Andrews defeat Pete Dunne, Andrew Everett and Caleb Conley in 7:44 when Kushida pinned Andrew Everett at the Supernova Press. Caleb Conley 35, Andrew Everett 43, Pete Dunne 34, Mark Andrews 41, Kushida 35 and DJZ 48. Got a 44, not bad. So yeah, so the first episode of Impact then gonna have the knockouts, and then the second episode will have the Winter and Tara match taking on, I can't remember who they're facing actually. Well, I'll work it out when I get to that episode. In about these matches, some Paris and the beautiful people, Angelina Love, Madison Rain and Velvet Sky defeat Sienna and Dynamite duo in 7:36 when Velvet Sky pinned Akira Hamada with a double knee backbreaker. Velvet Sky 40, Madison Rain 41, Angelina Love 31, Jade 35, and Akira Hamada 47, Sienna 32, getting a 37 overall, not bad. Sienna sustained a lateral collateral ligament sprain. Oh dear. At least we know she ain't going to be out for long or work through the sprain. The video plays hyping up your main event tonight as Rockstar Spud and Zack Sabre Jr. will take on the team of Will Ospreay and of course Marufuji. A decent main event for the Go Home edition. We'll see how that goes. In a decent match, Rockstar Spud and Zack Sabre Jr. defeated Marufuji and Will Ospreay in 14:55. Where Rockstar Spud spid Will Ospreay with the Tilt-A-Whirl DDT. Zack Sabre Jr. 51, Rockstar Spud 51, Will Ospreay 38, and Marufuji 49. Got a 47, not bad. That's where we finish. Ooh, well, that's going to add fire to the bloody mix. But yes, I guess a 45, not bad. I'm going to go away and book Impact, which is going to take a bit longer than these, and we'll see you on the other side. in a few minutes. We are back. Welcome back. I don't know what it is, but sometimes the show can just come together and flow, and I can book it really quickly. And other times it takes me about 2 hours to book one show because I'm really flummoxed with what to do. But this show was one of those shows what fluxed and went well. And in a decent pre-show match of the night before the main card gets underway, Crimson, Neil Knight Express and Moustache Man defeat Garza Jr., the Wolves and Red Dragon 76 when Crimson pinned Bobby Fish with the exploded suplex. It's got a 60. Jeez. Kyle O'Reilly 53, Bobby Fish 51, Eddie Edwards 63, Dave Richards 72. Garza Jr. 53, Crimson 49, Tyler Bate 35, Trent 7 35, Kenny King 50, and Rhett Titus 44. And of course, the World Tag Team title storyline is gained heat. That's fine. In a pre-show, I didn't have about a decent wrestling match. Grado and Al Snow and Brian Cage defeat Aiden O'Shea, Kingston, and Mighty Score 86 when Grado pinned Mighty Score the Wee Boot. Brian Cage 37, Al Snow 26, Grado 35, Mighty Score 37, Kingston 48, Aiden O'Shea 46. Got 50, which is not bad really. Really enjoying that. That's a good little match. In a decent pre-show match, Young Bucks defeat Decay and the War Machine in 752, and the order match was War Machine first and then Decay. Crazy Steve 40, Psycho Clown 36, Ray Rowe 30, Hanson 39, Nick Jackson 60, Matt Jackson 60. Got a 53 overall, which is not bad at all, really. It's a 53. Awesome. In a decent pre-show match, Juice Robinson, Moose, and Toriano, welcome to the Impact, defeat Jay Lethal, Bram, and Bad Luck Fale in 77, and Toriano pinned Bad Luck Fale with the Kimagari. Bad Luck Fale 32, Bram 50, Jay Lethal 67, Toriano 43, Moose 39, Juice Robinson 43. Toriano has been on the roster for a while. I was hoping he'd be at lockdown. No. So the cat is now eating last night, or licking last night's bowl. Excuse me, no. Thank you very much. Do not lick last night's bowl. Oh, I forgot to put it in the kitchen. Anyway, I've got to clean the cooker down before I put the next part of this and the pay-per-view. Anyway, yeah. But yeah, so Jay Lethal's head and shoulders on that, so I agree with that at 67. But yeah, so Toriano's been on the roster for a while. I love Toriano. One of my favourite New Japan wrestlers alongside the very confusing Jay White situation because everyone thinks he's going to WWE, yet he said a year ago he had 7 years on his contract, so well, I don't know what's going on there. I don't know if that's storyline or not, but yeah, Toriano, Jay White, Bushi. I absolutely adore Bushi. Bushi's one of my top. And then in a decent pre-show match, Jimmy Havoc, Dragon Aztec Jr. and D'Angelo Dinero defeat Andy Levine, Jacob Fatu and Jesus Rodriguez in 732 and Jimmy Havoc pinned Jesus with a Death Valley driver. Jeez. D'Angelo Dinero 67, Dragon Aztec 44, Jimmy Havoc 33, Jesus 45, Jacob Fatu a 57 and Andy Levine a 29. Well, I expect Jacob to get a contract after that performance in these good check match. And we open up the Bullet Club in the ring. And Kenny's got a mic, and he gets a 41. Woo! And Kenny's like, look around. 2 weeks live on pay-per-view, fully loaded, and now that night, me and Cody will face Drew and Jeff Hardy. Look, we'll win and we'll be in charge still of TNA Impact. Now, the Young Bucks will defend the tag titles against the Wolves and win as always. And EC3, you picked a war with bad luck, so you're going to get buried alive, fully loaded. Now, New Japan might have removed the Young Bucks on their Bullet Club, but I want to make this clear. This is not going to happen here. That's New Japan. This is my Bullet Club, and I say what happens. So thank you, and good night. Bang. And then, yeah, so we've got some matches to add to Fully Loaded, of course. In real life, at the moment, in the game database, the Young Bucks have been removed from the Bullet Club in New Japan Pro Wrestling. I didn't want to go around like pretending they're still a part of it. I wanted this to be mentioned on TNA because, of course, we're working with them. I wanted this to be addressed, and it's been addressed, so we can now move on. But yes, Young Bucks versus Wolves, it will be happening. I don't think the Young Bucks versus the Wolves probably did happen at some point in their careers. But yeah, this is a match I'm most looking forward to on the pay-per-view. I'm gonna just keep this up a minute. Because I've got my iPad next to me, which I always keep next to me for this. The number one searches versus Lucha Bros FTR and Hangman Adam Page. Not what I'm looking for. Yeah, they did. Okay. I thought they would have done. So yeah, this is a match what's happened in Ring of Honor. I swear I saw it in Ring of Honor because I swear this was one of the matches that got me into Ring of Honor back in 20. I started watching Ring of Honor, and this I still watch Ring of Honor now. It's not as good as it used to be, but what got me into Ring of Honor was actually the Kevin Owens, aka Kevin Steen storyline, where he hadn't wrestled the company and he was suing the company. Yeah, that's what got me into Ring of Honor. That shows you how much of a Ring of Honor fan I am. And then some of the ladder war with him and it was him and El Generico, aka Sami Zayn. But yeah, anyway, let's not digress on that. It'll be Drew Galloway, Cody, and Kenny. We have got a lot of matches being booked for this show pay-per-view because I was meant to do a lot of this last week, and I totally forgot about the pay-per-view until I came on here and realised, hold a minute, I've got a pay-per-view Sunday and I haven't booked anything for it. I totally forgot about that. It's literally what's going through my head. So yeah, we're going to book all the matches that they were mentioning. Now, I was going to do it as a Bade Live match. I'm not going to. I'm just going to do it as Bad Luck Farley versus Stephen Carter. The third. Marie's having a sulk. I've got the extractor fan on in the kitchen as well because of the cleaning condiments. I sprayed quite a bit on the cooker. I haven't done a deep clean on the cooker for a while, and it needs doing. And then I also forgot to mention, but it should have been in the pay-per-view promo, it will be Super Eric defending his title against Adam Cole as well at the pay-per-view. Have I forgot anything for this? And that would be for the United States title. Have I forgot anything I need to remember for this? No, I haven't. Good, 41. How many matches am I up to? What are you doing, Mick? I can hear you from down here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I've got space for 2 more matches. But then that women's tag match is actually... Oh, no, I haven't. Because I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 main card matches. These 2 could go on pre-show if need be. So yeah, 41, not a bad way to open up, and that's caused me to book a load of matches, so this is probably going to get longer. In about great heat and great wrestling and a decent match card, Jake Hager defeated Doug Williams in 7-11 by pinfall of the red, white and blue Thunderbomb. Doug Williams 60, Jake Hager 57, got a 64. Wasn't expecting that from these two. That's why it was the opening match, but yeah, as I said, I just wanted to get these people over. In a decent match, the Briscoes defeated the Bromez in 8-18 with Jay Briscoe pinned Jesse Goddard. Robbie E 34, Jesse Goddard 31, Mark Briscoe 61, Jay Briscoe 61. Got a 55. And then the cameras go backstage and we see Rey Mysterio and he's standing there with the NWA World title and Rey's like, look around, bully. He called me out and says he wants to take this title. Fine, you got your match fully loaded. And I'll be here tonight and this title, I'll be there and this title will be on the line. Now, for bigger news, this is the first time since 2007 this title will main event a TNA pay-per-view, and I'm ready for this war. So tonight I will wrestle right here on TNA Impact in the main event. And against 71, he will be in the main event later on this evening. And in a decent match, holy shit, these two did well. In a decent match, Prince Puma defeated Eli Drake in 7:31 by pin with the standing shooting star press. Eli Drake 33, Prince Puma 67. And he's got his fan favourite gimmick. It's got a shred of adequate. He gets 62, which is an amazing match from Prince Puma, especially with Eli Drake getting a 33. Yes, people are going to nag me going, why aren't you using him as Ricochet? Will make sense in the next angle. So after the match, Johnny Mundo's Lucha Underground music hits and he comes out to the stage. As we have got a working agreement with Lucha Underground and AAA, I thought we're going to utilise that and use these two characters. Would be allowed. We spoke to them nice and they said, yeah, you can. So Johnny Mundo comes out and he goes, Prince Puma, well done. You came here to hide and I have found you. Now, if you don't watch Lucha Underground, you want to know our history, but we are here for war. And it's going to be our war where you'll watch. Prince, I'm here to destroy you. And this started the Lucha Underground storyline. This is going to go on for a few months. I don't expect it to finish at Slammiversary. This is going to go on, and at Bound for Glory, I will resolve this, and all of you people will probably get what you want. Anyway, I'm not sure. But anyway, we see Motor City, Kurt Angle, Goldberg, and James Storm backstage, and they're looking fired up, and then Kurt starts talking, and Kurt's like, fine, front line. Look, you might dance around thinking you're all powerful, but fully loaded, it's going to be war. When we face your boys and we will win. TNA has been my home, and I might have left, but I came back, and we are ready for you lot in 2 weeks. Oh, it's true. It's damn true. And I don't know what I'm going to do, but I wanted to do these matches, and these are the matches I have got in my head for Fully Loaded. So this is why I was a bit concerned, but I'm going to do it anyway. It's going to be Bill Goldberg. It'll be Kurt Angle, and they will be taking on the two parts of this, which is Ryan Reavers and Lance Archer. They, in a tag team match, if mouse would work and go over to Thing, you would previously go, oh, okay. If it's not going to be Lance, then it's going to have to be Lashley. Oh, what's he done now? So yeah, we're going to have Bill Goldberg, Kurt Angle, Ryan Reavers, and Lashley. There you go. That's going to be one of the matches. Oop, unable. Oh, well, because I just clicked to try and add it to the bloody sheet, not what I'm going to do. And then we're going to do a 6-man tag, which will feature James the Cowboy, James Storm, Alex Shelley, and Saban. And they'll be taking on the team of Lance Archer, which would have been Lashley, but he doesn't work with Femi, so that's fine. And it'll be Joshua Fatu. Oh god, that's my name. And Jonathan Fatu, aka the Fatus, the Fatu family, or whatever the hell, I can't remember what I've called them actually. But yeah, so it's gonna be so that's gonna be another one of those matches. I think we're more or less there with the card. You got Rey Mysterio, Bully Ray. So yeah, it's going to be probably have to shove a few matches onto the pre-show, but I guess 61, not bad. We'll see how it goes. And in a superb match, front line, Lance Archer, Jonathan and Joshua Fatu and Bill Goldberg and Mason Machine Guns and so forth. And Joshua Fatu pinned Chris Sabin the Samoan Spike. Bill Goldberg 74, Chris Sabin 48, Alex Shelley 53, Joshua Fatu 61, Jonathan Fatu 61, Lance Archer 68. This game at 70. Holy crap. It could have been your main event of Impact, but it ain't. Oh, no, it ain't. In about good heat, good wrestling, and a decent crowd, Alex Zane defeated Sami Callihan in 8:27 by pinfall. Sami Callihan 48, Alex Zane at 57. Got a 57 overall, not bad. I checked this before I recorded this episode. I went back and went over all my angles to make sure the right people are in there. And still, I must have nudged it, and now we've got James Storm. This is meant to be James Mitchell. So we see the decay and they're in a graveyard, and you've got James Mitchell at the front, and these are all standing by different gravestones. And he's like, Matt Hardy, you declared war on Abyss, but at the same time, the whole of decay. And I'm not going to let this slide past. You want a war? You got it. And a Fully Loaded live on pay-per-view is going to be Broken Matt Hardy versus Abyss in a Monsters Ball. Are you ready tonight? You'll face Mantaz live, Broken Matt. This is a war, and I'm ready with my troops. And like I said, Fully Loaded is a stacked show, and I'm not sure where everything's going to sit, because, to be quite honest, it's only a 3-hour pay-per-view, and I don't... Oh no, he's making a load of racket, and now he's down here. Oh, I love my cats. He's eating biscuits down in the kitchen. So yes, it will be a Monsters Ball. I don't know if I've done a Monsters Ball yet, but yeah, Monsters Ball, Broken Matt Hardy versus Abyss. I think this will be a good... You know, if you're walking along and you see that as a bloody advertised match, along with everything else on the card, you're going to think, TNA is up to something. Yeah, it's called Rebuilding the Company. This is what this is about, and we're doing pretty well so far. In a superb match, Bullet Club, Adam Cole, Kenny Omega and Cody defeat Super Eric, Drew Galloway and Jeff Hardy in 7:43, and Kenny Omega pinned Super Eric. Cody 59, Kenny 62, Adam Cole 33, Jeff Hardy 71, Drew Galloway 61 and Super Eric 52. Kenny Omega is no longer injured, so that gives us a bit of a bonus. Cody only 59, I guess 58, which is not bad. In a decent match, Broken Matt Hardy defeated Mantaz in 7:55 by pinfall twist of fate. Mantaz 37, Broken Matt Hardy 54, got a 53. More for the pop there for Broken Matt. And then Paul Heyman's backstage, and he's with the front line in their locker room, and he's backstage, and Paul's like, look, tonight, my men prove, but this is not a game. And you want to stand there and talk like it is. You see, Kurt, you can all stand in the back and talk about how we're destroying what TNA is and was, but that was done by management way before I came here. You see, this is a group of men, and this company should be built around, and at Fully Loaded, we'll win again. Why is John Laurinaitis on this? As I said, I checked every angle before hitting record. Anyway, let's move on to our final match before the main event tonight. And in a bout of the great wrestling in good heat, Juice von der Liger defeated Aaron Rex in 77 by pinfall the Liger suplex. Aaron Rex 62, Juice von der Liger 54, got a 65. Nice little match there. Just we're getting Juice von der Liger on screen. And the main event of the night will be Rey Mysterio taking on Bobby Lashley, aka Lashley, here at the Impact Zone for the tapings of Impact. which is probably better than the Lucha Underground Temple. And in the exception match, Rey Mysterio defeated Lashley in 21:41 by putting the 6:49 into a flying splash. Lashley got 61, Rey Mysterio got a 63, got a 66 overall. Can't complain. And then after the match, Bully Ray comes out and attacks and beating Mysterio into the mat. Gets a 63 overall. Let's go into our two post-show matches of the evening. In a post-show match of great heat and good wrestling, Magnus and MVP defeat Johnny Mundo and Mike Bennett in 8:23, and Magnus pinned Johnny Mundo with the Torment. MVP 15, Magnus 55, Mike Bennett 53, Johnny Mundo 69, got a 49 overall. And in an exceptional post-show match, Kurt Angle, James Storm, and Ethan Carter III defeated Ryan Reeves, Abyss, and Bully Ray in 15:28 when Ethan Carter III pinned Bully Ray with a meat sizzler. Ethan Carter III 60, James Storm 68, Kurt Angle 73, Bully Ray 68, Abyss 64, and Ryan Reeves 66. That's where we finished this episode of Impact. And it gets a 67, would gain popularity, but it's showing increased popularity in all 16 regions, which is not bad. I'm not really bothered about the American stuff at the moment. I'm more interested in increasing popularity in the, our home region. And then hopefully we might be able to get back on TV soon. But I'm going to pause this. I'm going to go away and clean my cooker. And then I'll be back with the second episode of Impact and the pay-per-view in just a few bits. So 809 people again have come to see TNA Impact's tapings at the Full Sail at Universal, which is amazing. Really happy with that. Welcome along. I hope you guys are well. We've got the cooker clean. I'm now sat here and I'm going to get this episode done. And it's only 11:30. Jeez, I might get this done by 1 o'clock. I highly doubt it though. We'll see how long it takes me to get the pay-per-view set up. Oh, I am tired. I'm not tired. I'm just drained. So we open with Drew going away in the ring. And Drew's like, this Sunday, I'm not going to get my shot at Cody. But instead I have to tag with Jeff. That's fine, but mark my words, Cody. I'm coming for the title and I will be Impact World Champion. I will be the star and the face that runs Impact. Bullet Club, your time is numbered. And my time is now. And with this, Cody and Kenny hit the ring, and they beat down on Drew. Then Hardy's music comes out. He comes out for the save and chases them off, and he picks up a mic and just like, I'm not waiting for this Sunday night. Me and Drew and the Wolves will see you two and the Young Bucks in the main event tonight. 809 people for this, which I'm really happy with. 59 for the open angle, not bad. In about to personally, and so little heat, Sammy Callan defeated Andrew Levine in the 5:53 by pin for the lariat. Andrew Levine 26, Sammy Callan 41. Basically a squash match. In a decent match, Johnny Mundo defeated Toriano in 8:04 by pin for the Starship Brain. Johnny Mundo 61, Toriano 34, got a 56 overall. So after the match, after the Johnny Mundo match, like he did last week, Prince Puma's music hits and he comes out the stage and he goes, "Hey Johnny, there you are. I've been looking for you. Welcome to TNA, where I did not come to hide. I came here to fight. So Sunday Night Live on pay-per-view is going to be me versus you. This is a war you want. Well, Sunday, let's meet in the ring." There we go. It's another match, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be fully loaded. It's going to be Johnny Mundo, and it will be Prince. Where's Prince Puma? There he is. Johnny Mundo versus Prince Puma. That's going to be a hell of a bang of a match. And they get to 51, which is not bad. I'm really happy with that angle. Let's go to 66. So we see Frontline backstage, but in their locker room with Paul Heyman. Paul's like, look, tonight my men proved that this is not a game. Last week, my men proved that this was not a game. You want to stand there and talk like it is? You see, Kurt, you can all stand in the back and talk about how we're destroying what TNA is and was. That's the wrong promo. Oh dear, I've picked the wrong promo. Anyway, so basically Paul says that this Sunday night they're ready for war, they're all ready to go, blah blah blah. Wrong promo, I picked the same one I did last time. Oh dear. And of course, as I said, we're going to have this match on here. So in a decent match, Express Delivery defeat Parship and Pain 741 Gail Kim pinned Winter with a power drop into defeat, eat defeat. Gail Kim 45, Big Swole 32, Tara 50, Winter 40. Got a 49 as part of the Knockouts tournament. Just because these two, Tara can't wrestle on B shows, so I just did it then. In a good match, Bram defeated Garza Jr. by pin of the Velvet Noise. Garza Jr. 58, Bram 47. Got a 61 overall. Not bad. And then we see Hardy in his at the Hardy compound and broken mat sites. So James and Decay, you want bloodbath. This Sunday night, that is fine. I'm going to delete you. You see, your time is over and TNA is determined. Your time is over and TNA don't need a monster. And this Sunday night, I beat you in your own match. Oh, yes. That's pretty dumb. And then, I don't know why John Guback. Wrong person. Let's to John. When you don't want John Laurinaitis, he turns up. And when you want John Laurinaitis, you turn up with John Guback. Anyway, welcome to the company. So we see in Sting's office, we've got John and Bully and Rey Mysterio. And Sting's like, look, what happened last week can't happen. I'm not being fired by Challenge TV, and John has said that you two cannot do this after after a main event. So both of you go home, and I'll go home. And Sunday, go home. And Sunday, you can have your match when Challenge will have no control. And John's like, that's what you think. Look, you two will have a meeting tomorrow with me, and we'll see if that main event can happen. And so he's like, you cannot make that happen. Pay-per-views don't happen on Challenge. They have no control. So it will. Now all three of you, get out of my office. And Sting's a bit annoyed, so he kicks them all out. And he gets 56. John trying to throw his weight around again. In a decent match, Brian Cage defeated Doug Williams in 740 by with a flying elbow drop. Doug Williams 58, Brian Cage 35. Got a 54. Not bad. In a decent match, Super Eric and Ethan Carter III defeat Battle Foley and Adam Cole in 809 when Super Eric pinned Battle Foley with a wheelbarrow and nap breaker. Adam Cole 54, Battle Foley 34, Ethan Carter III 60, Super Eric 51. Got a 55. 55, not bad. In a good match, the front line, all 5 men of the front line took on Jacob, Grado, War Machine MVP. Of course, when Joshua Fatu pinned Hansen with his Samoan Wrecking Ball. Joshua Fatu got a 58. Jonathan Fatu 59, Lashley 62. Lance Archer 66, Ryan Reeves 65, MVP 49, Ray Rove 29, Hansen 39, Jacob Fatu 58, and Grado 37. Not bad, they got a 60. Beautiful. Bella Foley and Eve Carter further backstage, and arm breaks out between these two and they start brawling. A host of radio have to come and pull them apart, which leads into the night's main event, which goes to 62. In a superb match, Jeff Hardy, Drew Galloway, and the Wars defeat Bullet Club TNA. When Kenny, Cody, Matt, and Jackson 24-53, when Drew Galloway pinned Nick Jackson with a Scott drop. David Richards 70, Eddie Wood 54, Drew Galloway 61, Jeff Hardy 63. Nick Jackson 48, Matt Jackson 53, Cody 57, and Kenny Omega 55. That's how we finished the second set of tapings. And he gets a 61 overall, increasing our popularity in 16 regions. But later on, I'll see you guys on the other side real soon when we'll get live. We'll be live from the next, wherever the hell I'm going to put Frontline. I don't know where we're doing Frontline yet. It won't be in the Southeastern America. So we're going to go and do Frontline. We'll see you guys for the pay-per-view real soon. Tonight, in front of 2,778 people at the Civilian Athletic Center in Chicago, Illinois, TNA Wrestling presents to you Fully Loaded. And in our pre-show tonight, we've got some good matches. This entire card was stacked because of the storylines. It is ready to go. Are you ready? Let's get this show on the road. So in the pre-show about these reaction to the crowd, Marufuji finally defeats Rockstar Spud in a 14:04 by pinfall. Marufuji is now the TNA X Division champion. Marufuji 55, Rockstar Spud 58, getting a 56. Congratulations to Marufuji. In a decent pre-show match, All Night Express defeated Red Dragon 823 when Kenny King pinned Kyle O'Reilly with a torture rack DDT. Kenny King 48, Red Titus 45, Kyle O'Reilly 53, Bobby Fish 51, getting a 54. And for sure, decent rest of the heat, Pentagon Jr., Caleb Collin, Andrew Everett defeated Amazing Red, DGZ and Kushida in 6:43, and Pentagon Jr. pinned Amazing Red, the top rope Stars Clash. Andrew Everett 44, Caleb Collin 44, Pentagon Jr. 48, Kushida 41, DJZ 51, Amazing Red 41, getting a 50. Beautiful little match. And then a decent pre-show match because Sienna was injured. Velvet Sky defeats Awesome Kong 13:56 by from the double knee backbreaker. And Velvet Sky is now made defense number 1 of the TNA Knockouts Championship. Segment got 47, Awesome Kong 47, and Velvet Sky got 39. And then, of course, in the main event, in a good pre-show match, Jay Lethal defeat Jake Hager 7:39 by from the Lethal Consecration combination. Jake Hager 57, Jay Lethal 57, got a 62, can't complain. Tonight, from Chicago, TNA Wrestling comes to rule the raves. TNA is fully loaded, and tonight the card is stacked. Titles will be defended, men will lose, but tonight the TNA road is strong, and tonight live on pay-per-view, TNA Wrestling brings the best action live. And now direct into insurance, and TNA Wrestling presents Fully Loaded. And with this, we cut to the venue, promo goes off, and once again we have a special set, spend £5,000 on it. And we cut to the desk where Tony, Mike, and Taz are sat. And Mike's like, welcome, Fully Loaded. And tonight for the next 2 hours, we bring you the 2 hours? 3 hours? We bring you the best wrestling we can. And it all starts in a minute with Frontline versus Storm and Motor City. And I was like, tonight we've got War and we've got a Monsters Ball. Tonight in the Winter City, TNA goes crazy. And Tony Schiavone's like, look guys, we've seen what's happened over the past weeks on Impact, but tonight we find out what will happen. And Mike's like, JB, over to you for our first match. So I want to talk about this now. Of course, during that big introduction, we're seeing clips of what's happened over the past 4 weeks on TNA with the Bullet Club and Jim Galloway and all that lot. That's all happening on screen. Last week, TNA WWE had their Payback pay-per-view, which got a 90 rated overall, with a 99 rated match in it between John Cena and AJ Styles. So yeah, that's happening. But in a superb opening match, Frontline, Lance Archer, Joshua Fatu and Jonathan Fatu defeated James Storm and the Motor City Machine Guns 11:31 when Lance Archer pinned Alex Shelley. James Storm 66, Alex Shelley 48, Chris Sabin 51, Jonathan Fatu 61, Joshua Fatu 61, and Lance Archer 68. Of course, the Fatus making their TNA Wrestling pay-per-view debut. Getting 67 overall, not bad at all. Yeah, I wanted to open up the pay-per-view with a big match, a big strong match like this. You know, if you've paid to watch this, that is one way to go, okay, I'm not wasting my money. Then you see what the rest of the card has to offer. And this didn't do too bad in a while. In a good match, Adam Cole defeated Super Eric in 7:47 by pinfall. Adam Cole wins the TNA United States Championship. Adam Cole 54, Super Eric 55, got a 59. I thought I booked Eric to win this. Anyway, Super Eric has lost his title. Let me pause this and I'm going to go and answer my door. My fiance was nearly in trouble then, and then I opened up the actual parcel and I realised it's from the mother-in-law. Yeah, I thought some secret admirer had been sending flowers to my fiance. Anyway, it's from the mother-in-law. Very sweet, actually. But let's get back to this. Adam Cole wins the TNA United States Championship. Not what I wanted, but, you know, mistakes happen. And then we see James backstage with Abyss, and James is like, look, next at Fully Loaded is going to be a bloodbath. Broken Matt Hardy, are you ready for the Monsters Ball? Because Abyss is this. And this is going to destroy you, and I'm ready for war. I am ready to watch you suffer. I don't even remember saying that, but there we are. That's what I said according to that, so, yippee. Turn off Skybox, thank you. And then Paul's like, wow, what a way to kick off. A win for Frontline. Look, Lashley and Ryan, we need you to go out there later and do the same. Let's get ready for war. This is going to be crazy. I cannot wait. I'm just going to quickly sort my telly out, or I'm not doing this. 64, not bad. Beautiful match. Beautiful match. Match promo, Josh. It's a promo. This is a good match, and a superb match of Abyss defeated Broken Matt Hardy in a Monsters Ball match 10:59 by pin with the Black Hole Slam into Thumbtacks. Broken Matt Hardy 54, Abyss 66, got a 64. Thought them two would do good. In a decent match, Bad Luck Fale defeated Ethan Carter III in 8:15 by pinfall with the spear. Just going to go on this channel. I need to push the mute button, wherever that is, so I don't get in trouble or copyrighted for the music. Bad Luck Fale 29, Ethan Carter III 60, got a 49. I'm going to have to give Ethan Carter III some money because he wasn't happy about that. In a bad, superb wrestling and good heat, the Young Bucks defeated the Wolves in 10:38 with Matt Jackson pinned David Richards. The Young Bucks made defense number 2 of the TNA World Tag Team titles. Eddie Edwards 70, David Richards 69, Nick Jackson 60, and Matt Jackson got a 64. Got a 68 overall, which is beautiful. A video plays hyping Goldberg and Angle versus Roos, Ryan Reavers, and Lashley. Gets a 65. And in an exceptional match, Ryan Reavers and Lashley defeat Bill Goldberg and Kurt Angle in 7:53 when Ryan Reavers pinned Kurt Angle. Kurt Angle 73, Bill Goldberg 72, Lashley 61, Ryan Reavers 66. Gets a 72, which is amazing. And about Superb Wrestling and Good Heat, Johnny Mundo defeated Prince Puma in 8 of 4 by pinfall after using a foreign object. Prince Puma 64, Johnny Mundo 70, got a 67, not bad. And then Kenny and Cody backstage, and we see, and Kenny's looking in the camera and he's like, how are you enjoying this crap show? Except for the Bullet Club. It's been shit. Well, don't you worry. You can stop watching and miss the TNW World Title match because we are next. The true main event. Jeff and Drew will go to hell and we will win. And we'll be the stars of this whole show. It's showtime. And we can see he's really trying to do that to nail into Sting, really take the piss out of the Icon. And he gets a 58. Not bad at all. And then in a superb match, Jeff Hardy and Drew Galloway defeat Cody and Kenny Omega in 15:04 when... So I'm just setting up my game I'm going to be playing for the afternoon, which is FIFA. Drew Galloway 61, Jeff Hardy 60, Kenny Omega 54, and Cody got a 60. Got a 61 overall, which is not bad. I'm really happy with that. And then this gets 71, brilliant promo from Rey Mysterio backstage, and Rey's like, it's now time for the main event, and I'm here with this title. And he points it, and he says, as I said I would. But this is your chance to win and keep this title. Well, let's stop talking and let's get this on. And in our main event, it gets a 74. Holy shit. Have you seen the rating Bully Ray got? In a bad superb wrestling and great heat, Rey Mysterio Jr. defeated Bully Ray in 25 minutes 16 by pin with a 6'9" into the West Coast pop. Rey Mysterio makes defense number 3 of the NWA World Heavyweight title. Bully Ray got a 72, Rey Mysterio got a 63. That's how we finish the show, with Rey Mysterio walking away with the NWA World title. Gets a 72 overall rated show. And we're going to have to go to the main screen and have a look, but I swear that's our best rated match or card we've done. Bully Ray's going to get a pop. Bill Goldberg is going to get one. And so is Kurt Angle, because they were our best wrestlers on the night. Praised, and praised for great performances. All three of you. Bully Ray seemed pleased. Bill Goldberg seemed pleased. And Kurt Angle was pleased with your speech, which is good. Let's go to the main screen now. And this series, I'm absolutely loving everything about this series. I'm loving the stories. I'm loving the plots. I'm loving you got Frontline and Bullet Club and Decay trying to take over TNA. And then you've got all these people like Broken Matt, Jeff, Drew, Kurt and Bill, all trying to fight back. Oh, I've got Man United versus Newcastle in my career on FIFA. I forgot I've got that much starting it off strong. Still waiting for England to come and ask me to manage them when I won the Premier League, the Champions League. Anyway, that's FIFA, and you can't watch that because I can't record off the PlayStation, otherwise I would. But yeah. Oh, second to Liverpool in the league. That's annoying. But yeah, I'm really enjoying this. New entry into the New Japan Hall of Fame. Well, we're going to get into all that in a little bit. We're just going to have a quick look. We're going to have a look at WWE as well in a second. Just let me have a look at something a second. I'll be with you guys. Well, I'm with you guys now. So, yeah, I think we are in a great position. I think we're doing really well. I think there's a lot going on. So, like Japanese wrestler Kijo Komati, who recently retired, the 50-year-old deserves every credit he got. Isn't he still wrestling in real life now, though? I don't know. But yeah, he's in the Hall of Fame, so obviously not. No, he's a colour commentator, isn't he? So yeah, last night's TNA Fully Loaded has been a feedback. It's been awesome. Not a sellout crowd, but a 72 rated pay-per-view is what you want. With that many buyers, hopefully we've made money this month. Ooh, Mark Henry. Okay. Does he want to come work for TNA? What's he now? An occasional wrestler. This might be the worst decision I've made, but I would love to get Mark Henry on a 35,000 exclusive written contract. I think Mark Henry. I know that I'm signing a lot of WWE guys, but Mark Henry is only 45. I think we can hire him and maybe get to talk him out of being semi-active and make him back to full-time. Wrestle One had a show last night. They only got 57. NGW, Clark Strokes, they only got a 49, only 300 people. So Rick Steiner is now retired. Nothing else really going on. But yeah, that's a great show. So I've come on here to have a look at how do we get to our top 100? We have to go on. Oh, no, we don't. I'm going entirely wrong. We can do it that way. We're going to have a look at our top 100. So, Fully Loaded is our best show yet with 72. We're mainly TNA Impact, tapings. Genesis is all the way down there. I don't think Lockdown really hit that. Lockdown, yeah, it did. So, that's good. So our top best show yet is of course Fully Loaded, which I thought was a thing, but I don't know if I did show you. I don't think I properly showed you guys WrestleMania and what's been going on in WWE. So we're going to have a quick look at both of those shows. So where's the World Wrestling Entertainment? There it is, thank you. View profile, thank you. Where's our history for the show history? There we go. So yeah, Payback, of course, as I said, it was a huge show. Got an 86 actually. I thought it got more than that, but he did have a 99 rated match, as you see here. John Cena defeating AJ Styles, and the main event was an 88 where Kevin Owens defeated Dean Ambrose. So that's quite big. But what I want to show you guys, because I don't know if I did it, and if I didn't do it, that's my bad, and I feel bad for it, is WrestleMania 33. So Taiji defeated Lindsay Dorado, Naomi defeated Emelina, Neville and Shawn Benjamin defeated Spirit Squad, The Ascension defeated Kurt Axel and Rich Swann, Bobby Roode defeated TJ Perkins, Braun Strowman defeated Devon Dudley, Rosa Mendez defeated Carl Miller, then there's an interview with John Cena, then there's a backstage segment with Xavier Woods, an interview with Big Show, an interview with Randy Orton, excuse me. Becky Lynch defeated Summer Rae, Alicia Fox, and Eva Marie. Mickey James defeated Nikki Bella, Natalia, and Nia Jax in a cell match. So a Hell in a Cell match on WrestleMania for the women. That's big. There's a backstage segment of AJ. There's a backstage segment with Zack Ryder, an interview with the New Day. Vaudevillains defeated Prime Toys and Slater and Rhino. Video hype Taylor Alexa Bliss versus Sasha Banks. Alexa Bliss defeats Sasha Banks to retain the women's title. Backstage segment with William Regal. American Alpha defeat Enzo and Cass in the Golden Truth. Interview with Mr. McMahon, Seth Rollins, New Day defeat Harper and Rowan in a tables match. There's an interview with Sheamus, then Finn Balor and Lucha Daggers defeat Rusev and the Usos. Video hyping The Miz versus Mark Henry. Mark Henry defeated The Miz for the Intercontinental title. Hence why I want him on my roster, getting rid of their Intercontinental champion. Video hyping Dolph Ziggler and Sami Zayn, and there's Bray Wyatt backstage and there's Finn Balor backstage. Sami Zayn defeated Dolph Ziggler. Kevin Owens and Samoa Joe defeated Sheamus and Cesaro by DQ in a match for had been for the War Tag Team titles. The Undertaker defeated AJ Styles for the WWE World Championship, and Owens defeated John Cena. So you can see what WWE are doing here. Let's have a look at the current training champions. World Champion is The Undertaker. Mark Henry is your Continental Champion. World Tag Team Champions are Luke Gallows and Kyle Anderson, who run them on the recent episode of Raw. United States Champion is Roman Reigns. War Women's is Becky Lynch. Universal Champion is Kevin Owens. SmackDown Tag Team Champions are Chad Gable and Jason Jordan. Women's is Alexa Bliss. And Cruiserweight Champion is actually Sami Zayn, which is quite interesting and quite a good choice. So that is what's going on in WWE. New Japan is kind of relatively the same. Of course, the Young Bucks have been kicked out of Bullet Club. But I'm really happy with this. I'm really happy with the series. Got to work on some bits, but hopefully you guys are enjoying it. We'll see you guys for episode number 8 real soon. Thanks for watching, guys.